the side, and these can be taken out, sprayed off in the sink, and you put in the dishwasher safe, let it slide back in. The reason we put it on the side is our machines breathe in from the side and blow out the back. And that helps operate at a little bit higher ambient temperatures because you've got more air around the sides of the machines than you do the back. We still recommend 4 to 6 inch clearance around the machines to give a little air to breathe on the air-cooled machines. It comes in 3 different models. It comes in air-cooled, which this is air-cooled. It comes in water-cooled, which means there's a water-cooled condenser on the inside. It looks like a little pigtail that stands about this high. Separate water line, the water runs through the condenser. It actually traps the heat through the water and it's dumped down the drain. 4 lights on the outside. First light's like a little lightning bolt, just lets you know that you got electricity. Light lets you know that everything's working fine. So if this machine's operating properly, these first 2 lights will always be lit green. So the end user can always walk by and just see those LED lights and see the green, they know his ice machine's making ice. The third light lets you know if you start getting restricted water, which usually means if there's a water filter on it, the water filter's starting to get stopped up. So what it'll do is it'll blink red if there's not enough water or water pressure coming into the machine to make the adequate amount of ice. And then the last light is it'll glow like an amber color or an orange color. After 6 months of plug-in time, it'll let you know that it needs to be cleaned and sanitized. It won't shut the machine down. All it is just a reminder light. 100% of the parts can be replaced from the front panel. And that's something cool too. Used to, if it was something in the back, what they'd have to do is take the machine off, take it outside, repair it, put it back in. It was a big hassle. Right now, they don't even have to remove the machine off the bin or dispenser or whatever it might be on. They can just replace 100% of the parts here. We moved our evaporator on the side now. One of the other things that we eliminated, where Scotsman was known for, was we had eyes on our CME models. They were like little eyes that you have on your garage door opener at home. And if they see each other, they're good. You know, the door will come up and down, but if anything blocked it, it wouldn't allow the door to go up and down. Same thing with our ice. That's how we determined how the level of our ice machines was with the eyes. And a lot of times the eyes would get some calcium buildup on the lens, and it would block it. And then people would call and say, my machine ain't working, it ain't making ice, and they go out there with a Q-tip, clean those little eyes, and it was good to go. So we eliminated that problem. We put a curtain switch on these machines now. This right here is this little magnetic curtain switch. What happens is when the ice goes to drop out, the water curtain will fall open, the ice will fall down. And what happens is when the ice starts pyramiding up and it starts to get full, it won't allow this curtain to close back and make contact. So that's how it cuts itself off. That's how it knows it's got a full bin of ice. So once you start scooping some ice out and that ice falls down below it, that curtain closes back and it makes contact, it cuts on and starts making ice. This gray tubing right here, anytime you see gray on the inside of our machines, that means it's got the antimicrobial compound, Aegon, on the inside, and it just helps eliminate and prohibit the growth of bacteria and stuff. Other than that, there is a clean mode here, and actually on the panel, inside the panel, it shows you, there's a guide here that shows you how to clean it. Basically, if the end user wants to clean the machine themselves, all they have to do is unscrew this right here, take this lid off, pour 2 ounces of cleaner in there, hit the clean button, turn around and walk away from it. About 20-25 minutes, they'll come back. What happens is it'll circulate the cleaner through the system, across the evaporator. It'll do it for about, and then it'll bring you fresh rinse water, it'll rinse it, dump it all down the drain, and it'll be off. It'll be off.